Welcome to the 20 by 30 classic frame tent instruction video. Step 1. Lay out the frame parts, according to this diagram, on the ground in the approximate location that they will be when the frame is assembled. The perimeter parts are laid out to form the perimeter of the tent, and the roof support parts are placed in the interior in their general location. Step 2. Begin with one of the 6-way crowns. Lay the crown on a flat surface to determine the correct placement. When the crown is on a flat surface, the angles that are not touching the ground will correlate with the two corners. We will call these angles A. The angles that are touching the ground will correlate with the 3 side tees. We will call these angles B. The last protrusion, which is horizontal, will correlate with the other 6-way crown. We will call this angle C. Attach the 14-foot and 4-inch red hip rafter to the 6-way crown at angle A by following this 5-step installation guideline in the next step. Repeat at both angle A positions. 5-step installation guideline. There are 2 holes that are located in each protrusion of almost every frame tent fitting. The first hole, which is furthest from the center of the fitting, is for the pin that holds the pole in place. The second hole, which is located closest to the center of the fitting, is an alignment hole. When a pin is placed in this alignment hole, it prevents the frame pole from moving too far. First, insert a pin in the hole closest to the center of the fitting, which is the alignment hole. Second, slide the pole on the protrusion until it meets the pin. Third, rotate the pole until the holes on the pole and fitting are aligned properly. Fourth, insert a pin through the pole and fitting. Fifth and finally, remove the first pin, which is the alignment pin. Step 3. Attach the 10.5-foot green rafter poles to the 6-way crown at angle B. Repeat at all 3 angle B positions. Step 4. Finally attach a 9-foot 4-inch white spreader pole to the 6-way crown at angle C. This spreader pole will attach to the second 6-way crown at its angle C, creating the peak of the tent. Repeat steps 2 and 3 with the second 6-way crown. Step 5. Attach the corner fitting to the hip rafters by sliding the pole over the fitting. Line up the hole of the pole with those of the fitting and insert a pin. Step 6. Attach the side tee fitting to the rafters by sliding the pole over the fitting. Line up the hole of the pole with those of the fitting and insert a pin. Step 7. Now the perimeter is ready for assembly. Connect the side tee to the corners using the 9-foot 4-inch white spreaders. Slide the poles over the fitting, line up the holes, and pin the pole and fitting together. The last spreader you connect to complete the frame should be located at a corner, not a side tee. Fasten the anchoring device to the fitting at each leg location. Step 8. Using a drop cloth to unfold the tent top out on the ground, drag the tent top over the frame. Lifting up as you move it allows the tent top to ride on a cushion of air. Step 9. Secure the tent top to the frame by loosely fastening the straps that are located on the inside of the tent around the perimeter pipe at each corner location. Step 10. Attach all of the base plates to the legs by sliding the 6-foot 8-inch brown or 7-foot 8-inch black leg over the base plate and securing it with a pin. In windy conditions, loosely anchor the frame first, then raise the downwind side of the tent top. This keeps the wind from catching the tent. Step on the base plate to free both hands while lifting the tent frame. Step 11. Starting at one side, use the frame tent jack to lift the entire side of the frame so that both the corner legs can slide over the corner fitting. Do not lift one corner at a time. Pin the legs to the fitting. Be sure to insert all pins from the outside in order to avoid puncture. While the top is close to the ground, fasten the tent top completely to the frame using the straps inside the tent. Step 12. Manually lift the opposite side of the frame so that both corner legs can slide over the corner fitting. Pin the leg to the fitting. Slide the legs over the side tee fittings and pin the leg to the fitting. Step 13. Now that the frame tent is standing, make sure that all of the straps are tight and that the tent top is sitting evenly over the frame. To center the tent top, hide the seam behind the pipe by pulling on the valance, then tightening the straps. Guide the excess strap through the metal slide of the alligator clip for a clean look. Step 14. Drive a stake approximately 4 feet out from each leg. Butting the head of the stake up to the pole saves measuring and installation time. Step 15. Attach the anchoring device to the stakes at each leg location. Step 16. The tent top should now be complete. If sidewalls are desired, unroll the sidewalls between the stakes and the side poles around the perimeter of the tent. Starting at a side pole, clip the sidewall snap hooks to the rope line that is attached to the tent top. "20x30 classic frame strike procedure. Step 1. Unfasten all of the ratchet straps. Step 2. Remove the 6 side legs with base plates and place off to the side. Step 3. Unfasten all of the tent top straps from the alligator clips except for 2 straps at each corner to keep the tent top in place. Step 4. Lay out a drop cloth. On one side, use the frame tent jack to raise the frame to remove both legs with base plates from the corners. Place off to the side. Carefully set the frame down. Step 5. Remove the other 2 corner legs and base plates. Place off to the side and carefully set the frame all the way down. Step 6. Unfasten the rest of the tent top straps from the alligator clips on the corners. Step 7. Gently remove the tent top from the frame. Lifting up allows the tent top to ride on a cushion of air as it is removed. Step 8. Fold and roll the tent top as tight as possible. Step 9. Lay the bag next to the tent top with the side release buckle facing the ground. Roll the tent top into the center of the bag. Step 10. Connect the 2 male and female side release buckles, short wave first and pull tight. Step 11. Join the remaining side release buckle and pull tight. Step 12. Disassemble all of the fittings from the poles by removing the pins and then sliding off the pole. Step 13. Fold and roll up the drop cloth.
For more information, visit us at www.gettent.com or call us at 419-586-3610.